Stackers know all the reasons why you need to buy gold, silver, and platinum, and everyday policymakers seem to give us another reason why we need to stack these metals. It doesn't matter if you're buying gold, silver, and platinum as an investment, a hedge against inflation, insurance policy, or because you know what real money is. As stackers, there are a ton of things we have to consider, like when is the right time to buy gold and silver, why, where, how, what's the best place to buy gold, what's the best form to buy silver, and so many other questions. Recently, it seems like all the smart money is running to gold, silver, and even platinum as we see retail supplies dry up, and we continue to hear about central banks buying as much gold as possible. Some of the challenges we face is that we spend so much energy looking at the past and preparing for the future that it's easy to miss the present. As we approach the end of the year and come upon Thanksgiving and all the other holidays, this is typically when many of us will spend time with family, friends, and loved ones, even though those loved ones might make it hard for us to love them at times. Oh wait, maybe I'm just talking about my family. Never mind. As we enter this part of the year, I want to send you a special message that is and isn't about stacking metals. I find the end of the year to be a perfect time to pause and refocus myself and my efforts. Right now, I want us to turn our attention to stacking, but not the metals, but who you're stacking for. Besides ourselves, many of us stack for our family, loved ones, kids, grandkids, or just for our own personal retirement. Sometimes in all of that activity of watching gold and silver prices, trying to find the best pricing, watching the economy, and all the hustle and bustle of being an investor, we focus almost exclusively on the how and what of buying gold and silver, meaning how to invest and what are we investing in. And so I want us to take a few moments and talk about Tombstone. No, not Tombstone the movie. Nope, I'm not talking about the book either. Definitely not talking about the city. And heck no, not the frozen pizza. Though pizza does sound good. Wait, that's just my inner fat boy talking and distracting me. Okay, come on, let's get serious. This is serious, y'all. Yeah, that Tombstone. Stay with me. I promise this isn't going to be a morbid or sad video, but you have to stay with me. Almost every tombstone has three things on it. It's the person's name, their date of birth, and their date of death. But in between those two dates is a tiny little dash. While it seems almost insignificant on your tombstone, that dash represents the entirety of your life. Some of you may have heard this poem, The Dash, and that's what I want to cover in the context of stacking. I'm going to share the abbreviated version of this poem. I read of a man who stood to speak at a funeral for a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstones from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke of the following date with tears, but said what matters most of all was the dash between those years. For the dash represents all the time that's spent alive on earth. And now only those who loved him know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we lived, loved, and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that still can be rearranged. To be less quick to anger and show appreciation more, and the love of the people in your lives like we've never loved before. And if we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering that this special dash may only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you lived your dash? And that's by Linda Ellis. I want to start by breaking down the first couple lines. For the dash represents all the time they spent alive on earth, and now only those who love them know what that little line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we lived and loved and how we spend our dash. Like most of you, I live an incredibly busy life. And if I'm not careful, I can fall victim to focusing too much on the daily grind. While all of this new technology has enhanced our lives in some very significant ways, it has also come at a cost. Often that cost is the quality of the interaction with others because we give so much attention to that little device in our hand that we don't connect with each other in deep, meaningful ways. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind of trying to prepare financially for what's happening in our economy and society that we can forget to tend to those special people and relationships in our lives. Our pursuit of metals and desire to be prepared are extremely important, but not as important as those who we are doing it for, because our metals don't provide true happiness and not what we really want our dash or our life to be known for. In our chase to provide for those we love so much, it's easy to become so focused on providing that we unintentionally neglect those that we are trying to provide for, because when it's all said and done, what really matters is the dash or the life we lived between those dates. The poem continues with, so think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. To be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and love people in our lives like we've never loved before. This holiday season, I want to urge you to take a little extra time to attend to, care for, and love on those people in your life, as next year isn't promised. I want to encourage you to put the phone and other electronics down, maybe watch one less football game, and spend a little extra time with those loved ones. Take out the board games, play Monopoly, Risk, Clue, or even Cashflow Quadrant, and create some special moments. Our dash, our lives are truly made up of all those little moments and interactions, including our highs and our lows, our hellos and goodbyes, the I love yous and those I don't even like you very much right now. And while your family may drive you crazy, I want you to choose to love on and appreciate them, because love is the strongest human emotion. Be thankful. Remind yourself that when people think about your dash, they're going to think about the impact that you had and the moments they had with you, the moments they shared with you. What truly matters is how we live our lives and how we choose to spend our time when we're alive, not the petty little arguments or disagreements. I encourage and urge you to take the time, to take some time to think about your life and how you want to live your dash, how you want to be remembered, and the impact that you've made on the lives that you've touched, the way we've spoken to our loved ones, the stories, and the mark that we will leave behind on this world. The poem ends with, so when your eulogy is being read and your life actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you lived your dash? When our time on this earth is done and you and others reflect on your life, what will be said? When it comes to your funeral, what will those that love you, what will they be feeling and thinking about? What will they talk about? Will you be happy and content with your dash? Our lives are much more than the daily grind, including the medals that we leave behind for those that we love. That dash they put on our tombstone can never tell the story of our lives. It simply connects two dates. Our lives and legacies are about what we did in between those dates, every second, every minute. Not the quantity of that, but the quality of that. It doesn't matter how much you stack or pass down to your loved ones, because when your dash comes to an end, you will want to have lived a life where each of them will be more willing to trade away what you left them for just another day with you, because that is what truly matters. In the comment section, as a reminder and a motivator, I want you to put the name of the person or the people you're stacking for and living your dash for. Or you can simply put their relationship to you, like nephew. Or share something that you're thankful for. And let me start us off. I stack for my daughter and Mrs. Stacker. And I am most thankful at this moment for you all, the Stackers University community. You truly have no idea how much your comments and appreciation mean to me. The words of encouragement always seem to come on the days when I'm exhausted and wondering if this is even worth it and if I'm even making a difference. And then one of you makes a comment that just fills my soul and recharges my battery. I want you to know that as much as you feel like I'm helping you, you're helping me. I'm thankful that I took the leap of faith to start this channel, and I'm very thankful that you all have received me so warmly. As my mom used to say, show love and gratitude in everything you do, and I hope you know that I love you all, I appreciate you all, and I'm so very thankful. Give yourself an A+ just because you have another day above ground and another opportunity to add to the richness of your dash. Always stack smarter, never stop learning, never stop loving, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.